Let me give you another insight into our ongoing national energy self-harm. National disaster management experts have gathered for a summit in Canberra, and look at this contribution from the Weather Bureau. The BOM chief, Andrew Johnson, says the El Nino summer poses a threat to our energy grid because it'll be our first hot summer with so much renewable energy in the system. In other words, it's the first hot summer since a bunch of other baseload generation has been shut down. Well done, governments. But the problem here is not the weather. We can always expect hot summers. We always have and we always will have hot summers. Just because we had a couple of mild summers doesn't mean we didn't all know we'd have plenty of scorches to come. The problem is not the weather, it is the electricity grid. What we've done to it and how we now don't have enough reliable, dispatchable electricity. Pretty straightforward. We'll always have those summers and we'll always have air conditioners, but we can no longer rely on the energy to power them. But the Albanese Labor government, of course, is doubling down on all this stuff, announcing just another $70 million today for a so-called green hydrogen project in Whyalla.
There is an opportunity that Australia has to be a renewable energy superpower. And South Australia has been at the forefront of the transition to renewables for a long period of time. It can certainly be at the forefront of this transition to be a renewable energy superpower.
Really? A renewable energy superpower? You would think that a renewable energy superpower would have lots of, power, energy. And South Australia sure is at the vanguard. That's why it has the most expensive electricity in the nation and the least reliable. No baseload generation in South Australia, totally reliant on renewables, backup generators and interstate supplies. Little wonder it's the only state to have a statewide blackout. It cost that state hundreds of millions of dollars, remember? That was back in 2016, and it plunged the state back into 1816, which just shows us what we've done to ourselves on energy. Here's what that visiting energy expert tells us about our move to a renewables plus storage model, a model I keep saying has simply not been attempted, let alone achieved, in any comparable country around the world.
If any country can do it, maybe it's Australia, and I guess I really appreciate your sacrifice in this fairly dangerous experiment that you're undertaking, because I don't have to suffer the consequences.
Yeah, that's it. We are suffering the consequences. That's exactly it. It's a grand experiment. Wonderful, isn't it? We are the green energy guinea pigs for the rest of the world.